My name is Federica d'Alessandra. I am an Italian national and I am the Benjamin Franz Fellow at the Harvard Kennedy School of Government, where I am affiliated with the program on transitional justice at the Carr Center for Human Rights Policy. I am also an officer of the International Bar Association, where I serve as Vice Co-Chair of the War Crimes Committee and Secretary of the Human Rights Law Working Group. The focus of my current work is accountability for mass atrocity crimes and prevention, as well as deterrence. In terms of deterrence, for example, I am working on a research project together with Professor Catherine Sinking at the Kennedy School, through which we're trying to assess whether international law has had any deterrent effect on states' decisions to recur to the use of force in the resolution of international disputes. Another aspect of my work on deterrence, as well as the intersection with my work on accountability, is the investigations and documentation of war crimes and crimes against humanity. I particularly work to enhance the capacity of civil society groups to monitor and record violations of human rights, gross human rights violations, as well as collect evidence on these violations for the purposes of accountability through both judicial and non-judicial mechanisms. Another big theory that prompted our research was Steven Pinker's idea of a humanitarian revolution. This idea that big humanitarian principles and ideals have contributed to development, not necessarily just in the law, but more generally in other aspects of human life that have reduced the level of violence that we experience across the spectrum of human experience. I've been working together with Professor Catherine Sinking on a research project that attempts, for the first time, as far as we're aware of, attempts at understanding whether international law particularly has been one of the factors that has contributed to the decline of war. It has been very well documented, and there is a large agreement among international relations scholars that interstate war, meaning an armed conflict between two states, is in decline. And a lot of theories of trying to explain why this is happening. One of the theories, for example, is the democratic peace theory that postulates that democracies don't go to war with other democracies. We did find that there is a relationship between law, or the higher legalization for each given country on the prohibition against the use of force, and their willingness to effectively engage not only in use of force but also in use of force towards other countries that have legalized highly this concept of prohibition against the use of force.